Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakah, Hakwadash, and double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us the truth. By Shalom to you, Akim, that pushed the word across the four corners of this globe with our truth and sincerity by Hashem, Rakah, Hakwadash. And I'm just get right into it. This is Psalms 33, and I'm gonna start at verse. Let's start at verse 18. Matter of fact, it's like it. Come. Let's start at verse 18. Behold, the eye of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. Our soul waited for the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He is our help and our shield, for our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name. Let thy mercy, O Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, be upon us according as we hope in thee. You know, and the elect are the only ones that's going to truly hope, I'm saying, in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and really, believe and really expect, miracles, man. And when you go into that word hope, it literally means to, expect, man. And ultimately, the elect are the only ones that's really, in these last days, in this world, they're the only ones that's going to be truly living by the word, man. That's truly going to be living, accordingly, by faith, and, as faithful and true Yahweh Bashem Yahushai word, so his word is, and faithful he is, he's going to only come through, for those individuals only. This is, for only those which believe upon him. Let me get two precepts. This is the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful and love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath cared for his elect. And what does, true love really mean? The actual word, love according to the Bible, according to the Holy Scriptures, actually mean. To abide by the commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I'll get that precept also. I believe it's in John. This is John chapter 14, verse 15. Verse 15, if ye love me, keep my commandments, and I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever. And I'm saying the elect are the only ones that's going to abide by Yahweh Shai, man. And one, a serious commandment is to, to believe upon the Son, man. Yahweh Shai, to believe upon him. And that's, one stumbling block, a major stumbling block which Jake is stumbling over, man. Even back in the ancient time when Yahweh Shai was on the scene, and even still now today. You got Jakes that's still believing upon JC. You got Jakes that's still, that's still, doing their own thing, and believing according to their understanding and shit like that. But here it is, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has laid the foundation, and has laid down the truth, for us to understand in these last days, man. And here it is, Jake is still to this day rejecting it, man. This is why only the elect, is going to be known amongst this thing, They're going to be the only ones that's going to be in on the secret. I'm going to get another precept. Slovakia. This is 1 John chapter 3, verse 23. I read verse 22. And whatsoever we ask, we receive of him, because we keep his commandments and do those things that are pleasing in his sight. And this is his commandment, that we should believe on the name of his Son, Yahushua HaMashiach, and love one another as he gave us commandment. And he that keepeth his commandments dwelleth in him, and he in him. And hereby we know that he abideth in us by the Spirit which he hath given us. I'm going to go back to John chapter 14. Verse I'll select you. This is the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse. I'll start at verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. We just read, in 1 John chapter 3, verse 23, how that those that keep those commandments, are abiding with Yahushua. I'm saying, so, the Lord tells us, to, abide in him, and he, abides in us also, man. I read again, this is the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him, for grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath cared for his elect. How you being faithful in love? I'm saying, you keeping his commandments, man. You doing what it is he told you to do. You go out there in the highways and byways, which is a commandment. You push his word, you be brotherly. I'm saying, you keep the commandments to the best of capability, the law, statutes, and commandments. And I'm saying, and these things are pleasing in Yahweh Shemiah's sight, man. By you doing these things, you well under his shadow, man. You well abiding by him, man. I'm saying, I'm gonna go back to the main point, because ultimately, we want to be caught up in Yahweh Shemiah's mercy, man. In Psalms chapter 33, verse. I'll start at verse 18 again. Behold, the eye of the Lord Yahweh Shemiah is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. Our soul waited for the Lord Yahweh Shemiah. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name. Let thy mercy, O Lord Yahweh Shemiah, be upon us according as we hope in thee. And Yahweh Shemiah, us, doing these things, these commandments, which is written, we abide by that hope, man. I'm saying, because we understand that this is true. Lord willing, I'm saying, that we be of that election, man. We walk the, the path of the election, man. I'm saying, because it'll be written that they'll be walking by faith. The faith according, by the word, the word of their testimony, and really, by the blood of the Lamb, man, which is in Revelation. I forgot which chapter it is, but this is Revelation chapter 12, verse 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. Overcame Esau, Edom, and the fucking, the setbacks of this world and the snares and traps of Esau Edom in this world, to make you just believe only carnally, to be, just like him, to have no faith, to lose faith. You know what I'm saying? But no, man, the elect are the only ones that's going to, abide by Yahweh Shem Yahushua, his word and his blood, man. By believing upon his sacrifice, man. By believing upon what's written. By being faithful and going to continue to keep his commandments and to abide by him, man. And therefore, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he steps in, he fills in, and he steps in by the way, of miracles, miraculous things, and the whole world's getting ready to see it, man. What Yahweh Shem Yahushua is getting ready to do for the elect. I'm saying for his election, man. The whole world is getting ready to see his care for, his care for the elect, man. But we'll go back to the Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3, verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth. Yeah, man. And, it's a reason why, majority, of the world, don't believe in the Most High or a higher power. It's always like a new fucking statistics or record high of people that are just fucking atheists or just iffy, this and that, just, because all they know is, fucking chasing this dollar, going to work and paying bills and, so, in these people's minds, they don't, have time to really, in their minds to cleave unto, the scriptures, man, to cleave into the word, to cleave into Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Mainly our people, man, majority of our people, man, because Jake is, so lost and caught up into, the chasing this world, trying to make it and shit, man. But it's because they're not of the election, man. The Lord gave them up to these distractions. And the elect, they're the only ones that's gonna come back and in their reincarnated, times, come back into this fold. Come back to what is already reserved for them to receive this thing, man. And they gonna understand the truth. And they're the only ones which is gonna manifest themselves to, to abide and be faithful, unto this truth. All the way into the end, all the way into the redemption, to the appearance of our Lord, man. On that day, this is why, majority of Jake, our people, can't come into this thing, can't believe and can't walk this walk and can't, do this, because why? Because they don't believe, because they don't understand it, man, because it wasn't given unto them, man. But the elect, they understand it, and they gonna be faithful and walk that walk, man. And the Lord is gonna only show forth that care for only those individuals, Yeah, come, man. That's basically the main points I want to get for this lesson. I'm gonna go ahead and read Psalms 33. Once again, I just want to make this quick and short to the point. Psalms 33. Verse 20. Our soul waited for the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name. Let thy mercy, O Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, be upon us, according as we hope in thee. Our hope in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is to be that he have mercy upon us, man. And he manifests that mercy and grace upon us only. Those that truly believe and those that sacrificing and diligently serving him, according to our faith and our hope in him, in belief in what's written, that he will do for those that believe and trust upon him, man. And the Lord's going to, come through, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua will come through. For those that truly believe. You know, but I pray and hope that it's like you. But I pray and hope that your brothers and sisters find us edifying. Until next time, I see you, Shalom. More ball.